For some reason, it's the only Descendents shirt I have left. What's up, guys? It's Punk Guy here. Thanks for joining me back on my review channel. Now, I know it looks like that I threw up everything Descendents and it's kind of weird, but I just did it because it's this album review, because Descendents is one of my favorite bands. But right before we get into the review, I just want to say don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys thought of this album as well. And give it a share as well. Don't forget to add me on Instagram at this Punk Guy. Like always, I put the link down there below. So let's get right into the review. So, like I said, head to toe full of Milo gear right now because I love the Descendents. Please don't mind how dirty and old this shirt is because it really is dirty and old. It's an old paint shirt. But besides all that, let's get into the review. Here it is, Descendents, 9th and Walnut. This is their 8th full-length review released on Epitaph Records. Their last album came out back in 2016, Hyper-Caffeinated Spazoid. I think that's the name of it. It's always a confusing name to say. But anyway, here's the front, here's the back. I really do love this album cover. It's, 9th and Walnut is where their old practice space in Long Beach, and it's a picture of it with a really cool illustration by Chris Schrey. I always have a hard time pronouncing that, Chris Schrey. I'll tag him down below to check out his artwork. He does really cool stuff. He's been doing the Milo logo and all this stuff for the Descendents for a really long time now. I don't even know how many years, but for a really long time. And, see, you can see the back illustration. Anyway, really cool stuff. He's also part of the Punk Rock Paintbrush group, so I would go check that out as well. But let's get right into the review. So this is kind of a unprecedented flashback album, I guess you would say. And if you guys don't know anything about this album or how it came about, let's get a little bit into the history of it. So this album has like the original Descendents lineup from like the Milo Goes to College era with the original bass player Tom Lombardo and Frank Navetta. I think that's how you pronounce it. Now, if you guys don't know the whole history of the changing of the members and all that kind of stuff, I would definitely inspire you to go watch the documentary called Filmage. I believe it's on Amazon Prime for free right now as well. And it talks about the whole history of the Descendents. Not only that, it's just a really great, awesome documentary. I would recommend any punk rocker and non-punk rocker to watch this documentary. But with the original lineup, this is considered their lost album, as it has songs dating back from the 70s and 80s. Some were recorded, some weren't recorded, but it's all pre-Milo Goes to College era and like a little bit post. And you could really tell this album is driven by really quick and short and fast, like hardcore songs, very reminiscent of what they were doing in the 80s, and it really is truly a flashback album. But on that same note, it has today's sensibility in the sound. And like I always say, I'm almost a running cliche when it comes to these album reviews, but Bill Steven produced this, and it was produced in the blasting room, and anything that comes out of the blasting room is fucking amazing. So you are getting that old school Descendants sound without any loss in quality at all. And I am truly beyond words how happy I am. This album is so fucking great, especially compared to their Hypnoid Caffeinated album, which, to be honest, I wasn't really a true fan of. It was okay, it was mediocre. It wasn't one of their best. Get right into the tracks, and the first thing I want to talk about is the bass mix on here. It is mixed phenomenally. You can hear Tony's bass playing perfectly throughout. You can hear him play every note on every scale. It's just mixed like gold. You hear this in tracks like I'm Shaky, which has a very bikeage sound to me. And going along with the theme of putting edge at the end of every song, the next track, Night Edge, is definitely my favorite track on this album. It has a really fun guitar riff in the beginning that the bass follows. It's just really old school reminiscence of the old Descendant sound. I do love Milo's tone on here because I like when he sings with aggression, and it's a breakup song, so obviously he's singing a little bit more aggressively as if it was a lighthearted I love you song. I really can't wait to hear this song live. This is the one I'm most looking forward to. It's like fucking headbang too. Now, the next track I want to talk about is the quintessential like pop punk song, and that's Tired of Being Tired. The chord progression they wrote on this track in the 80s has probably been ripped off by every pop punk band you could think of. Looking at you, Newfound Glory. So this track coming in at only 1:17 is really just short, fun, and really overwhelmingly full of melody. I know that this album was just kind of a fun project that they got together to do during the COVID era when no one can go out, no one can go to shows, and they just wanted to record something fun. I believe I heard Milo say that on the Hard Times podcast. Link down below too as well. It really is just a fun way to go back and look at the old Descendents catalog. So I'm going to go ahead and give this new Descendents album, 9th and Walnut, a 5 out of 5. highest recommendation. I think any Descendents fan is really just gonna love the hell out of this album. I know this band has outgrown this simplistic sound, but it really is the simplicity that makes this sound so amazing. And I really hope in their next endeavors they kind of backtrack to this sound a little bit. And I wasn't a huge fan of their last album, Hypernated Caffeinate, or whatever it was called, but that album was a little too heavy-handed for me, and this kind of just brings back all those really fun, raw elements that I love so much about the Descendents. So that was my review. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know, what did you guys think about this album? Sorry for being all sweaty. It is summertime right now. All the fans are off, so I'm just kind of perspiring. Anyway, let me know, what did you guys think of this album? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? What are some of your favorite tracks off this album? What songs do you want to hear off this album when they come back and play live? Because I did hear they are going to play some of these tracks live. But anyway, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I said. Add me on Instagram at ThisPunkGuy. And like always, guys, I'll see you at a show. So thanks for watching that review, guys. I had a really fun time doing this one. I had to edit it a couple of times. Whoa, it was quite a challenge, but I finally got it out, so I hope you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up and all that good stuff. And please, please go check out one of my previous album reviews. There's so much good music coming out, and I really want to share it with everyone, so go check it out. Click the button, click the link, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next review.